Hello, nice to see you yesterday, some of you. I'm Hayley from the Oasis team. We often come in delivering pizzas and spending some nice quality time with you. I sometimes meet some of you on a one-to-one basis, and before I was even meeting up with some of you in a group. So I hope you're all well. I've had half-term break with the children, so no home learning. Phew for me. Just well for the kids actually before, and now actually I'm going back to my school job as well, which meant all three of my children are now back at school, which some of you, your children have already been at school for all the time as well, and for others I know it's a continued time of just gauging what you can and can't do during this time of the lockdown. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I've missed seeing some of you, and I'm really glad to I've seen and met quite a few of you a couple of weeks ago, where I came in and had lots of donations of cleaning products and fresh linen, and even things like mattress protectors and clothing areas and stuff like that. So it's lovely to meet you. I hope to meet many more of you, and now I'm able to meet up with you on a one-to-one basis as well. Let's go for a coffee, a takeout, and also I'm doing on a Tuesday and a Wednesday morning either meeting up on a one-to-one, or we can go for a walk, or if you fancy some fitness, we'll do a little jog with a few of you as well, just around Poole Park. If that works for you, I'd love to do that with you. Just text me on my mobile, or give me a ring. I'd love to chat to you. Yesterday I went round to one of the refuges and gave out this card, and I gave it with a mug. I should have brought it with me, my mug, and had a cup of tea. But anyway, I hope you've seen the mug that I gave you with a bit nice chocolate treat for some of you, and some of you would have also got this. If you haven't, that will be sent to you next week. I'll read it to you because I wanted you to all know it, and when you've heard it from the person that's written it, it just has a little bit more impact, doesn't it? So anyway, it says, "Dear friend, we want you to know how precious and valued you are, and that we care about you." That is you. Normally, a group of us from Gateway Church visit every month with pizza and treats. It's been so lovely getting to know many of you and supporting where we can through this time of transition, which is where you're at, is a time of transition. We want to say we miss you and are continuing to provide some essentials, gifts and pizza when we can. Always feel free to contact me, Hayley, and we'll do what we can. And I look forward to meeting you on a weekly basis. So I've also said an invite as well, starting today at 2 p.m. There's a Zoom meetup. Those are the details there, and ask at the office because they will have it, and I'll also send it by text. So I would have delivered that to you. That's a Zoom login of ID 821-6870-8847, and the password is Oasis, and that's ID 821-6870-8847. Password is Oasis, and you just log into Zoom, join meeting, and you can join me at 2 p.m. We can have a coffee and chat, and we can also go forward with maybe doing some introduction to taps and dance and movement for those that you can't get out, or just simply a chat over a coffee and get to know and connect with more people in your place. So anyway, you will receive this. Hopefully you've received this, and you'll join me for a coffee later today at 2 p.m. Otherwise, I came across an amazing couple of verses from Ephesians 10, and I wanted to read those to you today. And it says, in Ephesians 6 verse 10, "So finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armour of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armour of God." Just imagine that, the full armour of God. In fact, I've got a picture. Let's put this armour on, ladies, your armour on of protection, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you've done everything, so to stand firm with the belt of truth buckled round your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. And in addition to all this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. And I pray that for you today. I hope that encourages you today, that as you walk out your day, that you know, as you look to God and ask for his love, his support to guide you and direct you, that you put this armour and know that he, just visually think of it as putting it on as you're having those battles of negativity, evil words, people saying evil things about you, unkind things, that God is your protector. He can protect you with this armour. If you can imagine. In fact, I put something together for some ladies a while back. I'll read this to you. If you put on a helmet knowing your values, and it will protect your mind and take every negative thought captive. An outfit of protection as a breastplate of righteousness, which protects your heart, emotions and your self-worth, knowing that you are beautiful inside and out. Put on your boots of many talents and trusting the path God has for you, and share his word. At the belt of truth, you are worthy. Fight the lies against you that people have said about you, and believe God's promise, the goodness things in Psalms, in the Bible, and so much in the Bible that is just saying the truth about how God feels about you and how to live your life. And the shield that protects you from the hours of lies, insults people are saying to you in the day, or whatever you're experiencing, and so you can build resilience, so you know that you have a hope in a future as you look to God and ask him for direction. Don't do this on your own. We as a church will support you, I can support you, and ultimately God will support you as you look to him. So the sword of the Spirit as well, protect you from lies, stand firm, knowing that you are capable. Anyway, I hope you got a lot out of this morning. I hope I might see some of you at 2 p.m. Otherwise, do phone me, contact me on my mobile on 07931 345 341. I hope to speak to you and see you really soon, and let's have a pizza night at some time soon too. Lots of love. Bye.